Hello, James Graney here from InternetBizUni.com, and in today's video I'm going to be answering questions that I've received from you in the YouTube comments area in my last video. So the last video that I shot was around the subject of Facebook groups and growing your audience using Facebook groups. So I've received a couple of questions, and what I'm going to do is just jump in and answer them questions here for you, because this is a great way to go into more depth on the actual video, because I know after watching videos you often have questions. So if you have questions, again, just always leave them below the video, and then I will give you a simple answer if I have a simple answer to it. And if I don't, if I need to go into more depth, then I will shoot a video like this one going into more depth on the questions that you asked. So make sure again to leave any questions you have below in the comments below the video. So I'm just going to jump into this right now. So the question that I received is from the Lagging Crush, I think is the username, and they ask, thank you for answering my question, got a long follow-up question too. And this is their follow-up question that they go on to talk about. I agree that this is a long-term strategy and will eventually lead to being known as a brand in the e-commerce scene. However, I am stuck on which to do first, as I use Jungle Scout to assess demand and competition to find good products. And just because a product in one niche, example, Dog's Bowls, sells well for me, that doesn't mean that selling another product in that niche, Dog Leads, will also sell well, as that this product may be too competitive and that I'd only be getting minimum sales through the Facebook group, when really I like most of the sales coming organically from Amazon, and for the sales from Facebook group to supplement that. The problem is that if I start to sell one product successfully, then start building a brand around it by creating a Facebook group, I feel like I'd be narrowing down my options as to what I can sell, and might end up trying to sell products that are too competitive. I understand that once you have a strong brand image, this is not a problem, but again, that is a long-term strategy. So how would you manage this for people who aren't so far down the road of selling through FBA? Sorry for the essay, and thank you so much for your helpful replies. So this was a question that I received in regards to the Facebook group video that I put out, and again I will link up that Facebook group video below this video in the description so that you can go and check it out for yourself and see what all the questions are about. But I wrote back to them saying that you should set up a Facebook group around a niche. And what I mean by this is, we'll say if your first product, as the example they gave, is Dog's Bowls, then I'm saying your second product should be related to dogs. It should be either like Dog Leads or Dog Beds or any amount, Dog Brush, any amount of products just related to dogs. It should be in this niche, because that is the target market that will be joining your Facebook group. It will be people that are interested in dogs, and that's why it makes sense to roll out other products that they are interested in. But getting back to this question, what you are asking here is that you don't want to do that, because it will narrow you down. It will mean that you have to go a dogs related product next. And yes, that is what it means. If you do build a group around that, that is the way you should go. But this is a better way. So for example, if you are just starting out, I understand that you don't have an audience. So you have to just go and pick a product. You have to pick a low competition product, because it's going to be very hard to get a high competitive product to rank if you don't have an audience. Whereas if you have an audience, it's a lot easier to enter competitive markets and get these products to rank. In these markets, the sales are a lot higher, so the rewards for getting your products ranked are a lot higher. And that's why it is worth building your audience around this and launching future products to this same market. And no matter what market you go into, there is always going to be low competitive products that you can also go into. So for example, you might say for the next product, Dog Leads is too competitive, but you might say Dog's Beds aren't too competitive, or Dog's Houses or Dog's Brushes. You know, there's a load of different products. So you can assess all of the different product opportunities in around this market. You can look at dog books, like training books, creating training books for dogs. There's any amount of products that you can roll out to dog owners, people that will be in your group already. But this is the only way to build a brand, because if you build a wide open group, you're not targeting anyone. Like, there's no product you can launch next that's going to be an ideal fit for your group. So that is why you should target on one specific type of market. Leave it open so it's a general group, so it's for just dog owners, and dog owners would join it. But then you would want to sell dog related products in the future. But get back to your question, I understand your concern that you don't want to simply just focus on this target market, and that's okay. If you don't want to do that, then just don't have a Facebook group, because having a Facebook group should be around one exact target audience, and then you should launch products to this target audience. So if you don't want to go that route, if you want to have a dog product, then a yoga product, then it's going to be very hard to create a suitable group to promote your future products and to be able to launch your products to the top of Amazon, because that is the key with it, that once you have a group built up of targeted customers that are going to be willing to purchase your next product, then you can go into a more competitive market. You can launch into more competitive products and get them ranked on the top of Amazon, and these products should be better sellers than the less competitive products that you go into when you first start selling on Amazon. And that is the main advantage, that if you are an experienced seller who is actually building a brand and not just selling one-off products, that's the advantage that you have over new sellers on Amazon. And that's why a lot of your focus should be on building your audience, continuously growing your audience and building relationships with your audience, so that you can launch your future products and get them ranked to the top of Amazon in the future in competitive markets if you wish. So I hope that this further detail that I gave you in this video, clearly answers the questions that you have around building a group, when you're starting your private label brand. Now I'm just going to jump into the next question that I received on this same video. So again, I cannot read this person's username, but the message writes, "Hi, I have a great segmented fashion group on Facebook with 499,000 members, almost 500,000 people. How can I monetize this group? Thanks." So now this is when the fun starts, when you have a group that you grow massively, especially if the group is a highly engaged group and you have a lot of members in. There are any amount of different ways to monetize your groups, but there is two things that you should look at when you're going to monetize your groups. You should look at, what do the people in your group want? What is it that they would buy, or that the majority of them would be willing to purchase, and what is it that you can provide? So again, looking at your own skill set. If you always launch physical products, then you might go down the physical product route and sell something that people in your group will be interested in. So if it's a fashion group that you said, then it might be, a bracelet or something that is, fashionable at the time, something that you can create. If you are a creative person and you like creating new products, then you might create a fashionable product, whether that's a headband, a bracelet, or some kind of jewelry, something like that, or some piece of clothing. Basically, you could create any physical product that your target audience would be enticed to purchase. But if you're not, maybe you're a good writer, maybe you would like to write a book about the fashion industry. And again, you could put that book on Amazon, or you could sell it yourself off your own website. Simply just advertise that book in the group, as I have done with just a simple pinned post, so that everyone who comes into the group sees your pinned post, see that you have a book around fashion. And especially if you're posting in the group regularly and you show off that you know a lot about fashion, then you are going to get a lot of people to purchase your book. Or if you want to create a different type of digital product, maybe you want to teach people how to make fashion products, or how to make, something around this industry, then you could create a video course. And again, you could put that on Udemy. You could host it on your own website. It could be a simple video course where you show people how to make the products that you make. Again, just look at the members in your group. You can even do a survey in your group and ask them a question. See what product they will be most interested in. Are they someone who wants to make their own fashion products? Are they someone who wants to buy fashion products? And if there's someone who wants to buy fashion products, then you can make a fashion product or get a fashion product made for them and sell it in your group. Again, you can easily do this by speaking with manufacturers on Alibaba and just getting them to make the ideal type of product that you want to make and sell in your group. Or if there are people who want to learn how to make fashion types of products, you can create an information product, whether that's a book or a video course or something around that subject that will teach them how to do what it is that they want to learn, or the majority of them want to learn what to do. And again, you can sell them the same way. You can sell them by mentioning them in the course, especially if you comment in there regularly and you're engaging with the members of the course. And you can simply have a pinned post at the top of the group, like I have done in the group. And again, I will link up that video just in case you haven't watched it down in the description, where I show you a group that I am currently building at the moment. And you can see exactly how that there's just a simple pinned post pinned at the top of that group, and that is enough to make $400 worth of sales a month. And again, if you're posting a lot more in the group, you're going to make a lot more sales than this from your pinned post. And you can be commenting, mentioning whatever product you're selling as well in your group. So the more you are engaged in the group, of course, the more products you will be able to sell, and the more that you will know what it is that your target audience, what the members of the groups actually want, by just being more active in the group, finding out what it is they want and then delivering it to them. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I just wanted to quickly put it together to answer these 2 questions that I received on my last YouTube video. And as always, if you have any further questions, then just pop them down below this video in the comment section, and I will get around to answering them either in the comments if it's a simple answer, or shooting a video like this if I need to go into more depth with it. Again, if you're looking to start your own private label branded products, the Unique Private Label course is open at the moment. So again, I will leave that link down in the description so that you can check out that course, see all the videos inside. Basically shows you exactly what you need to do to start your own profitable private label brand of products on Amazon today. And that's about it. That wraps up this video. So I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Bye.
Yeah.